After more than a month of stalemate, learning will finally resume in Vuwani today. It was agreed at a mass meeting that grade 12s would return this week. The other grades would resume classes next week. The community has agreed to lift the shutdown that led to scholars missing preliminary examinations in order for matriculants to sit for their final exams. The consensus was reached among representatives from the local, provincial and national spheres of government, the local traditional leaders and community activists. The breakthrough comes just 3 weeks before the matric exams are due. Educational activities were brought to a standstill over the political strife in the municipality. Violent protests had erupted after the Municipal Demarcation Board decided to incorporate Vuwani villages into the Collins-Chabane local municipality, also known as LIM 345. The violence led to about 30 schools either being torched or being seriously damaged. Well, Pro Mercado spokesperson Nsovo Sambo joins us on the phone line. Good morning to you, Mr. Sambo. Thank you so much for joining us. Are you happy to see the schools opened in Vuwani finally?
Morning to you two and the viewers over there. Definitely we are relieved and we are happy that everything is back to normal at this point. We have been looking forward to this situation, so we are relieved and happy about it.
And so just talk to us about the mass meeting that took place. Apart from agreeing to have the schools reopened, what other conditions have to be met to maintain peace in Vuwani?
On Friday, we had a meeting with
Nsovo, can you just speak a bit louder? Just talk to us about the mass meeting that took place when this decision was actually met to reopen the schools.
On Friday, we had a meeting with the Human Rights Commission and different spheres of government to find the solution in the ongoing impasse in Vuwani. And from there, we made a commitment that we are going to suspend a shutdown if the government implements some of the things which are remaining. We went on to engage the communities over the weekend and did an assessment as to how far the government is with that particular implementation. And we discussed among ourselves, we saw it befitting that we suspend the shutdown, focusing on grade 12 learners who are left with 3 weeks to write the final examination. So that's why we suspended this particular shutdown, even though not all of the things we were demanding to be implemented have been implemented at this point.
And do you think that the demarcation issue might get resolved completely by perhaps the end of the year? What kind of time frames are we looking at?
For now, we are still focusing on the issue of services, which was pronounced by the President on the 7th of May. But we also agree that we have to begin with the process of engagement in finding the lasting solution in terms of the determination of boundaries. And also in that particular meeting on Friday, the Cocta National Office indicated that they have started that particular process. So we will continue to engage because this one is just a temporary measure for the sake of peace and stability in the area.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here on Vuka Africa. That is Pro Mercado spokesperson Nsovo Sambo on the phone line, just confirming that schools are opening and that they are happy that matriculants will be able to prepare for their final examinations and peace has been restored temporarily.